Score Chaser Pro clubs have access to the new digital scoreboard. You'll find that under your managed tournament. We're going to look at the Western Regional here just as a setup example. At that shoot, I had two TVs running, one that listed the white flyer all around the main event, prelim, FTASC, and 5-stand, and a second TV that listed the prelim, super sport, 12, the rest of the sub gauges, the pump, and side-by-side. You can separate events onto different screens. You can set up one screen to run all events. It just depends on what you're working with. But what you would do is click on Add Screen. It's going to pop up a slip that allows you to build what you show on that screen. I'm going to click on Edit on this one just to give you an example of what we've set up. I named it TV1. You can name it whatever you'd like so you remember which TV is showing which information. You set your refresh rate. We've set this one at 10 seconds. And then you choose which events you would like to show just by toggling it on. You can also decide to include all options or include specific options if you want, or include no options. Including all awards is going to show all of the class scores and all of the concurrent categories. So we'll just update that screen there. And then same thing with TV number 2. You'll see that we just named this one TV2. We got a refresh rate of 10 seconds. None of these first events are toggled on, but then you see that the prelim, super sport, and all the sub gauges are toggled on. I didn't want to display options at this shoot on the TVs. We just wanted to display the scores, so we just left it as the awards. Then you would click on View, and this is going to create the URL for the digital scoreboard. So any way you want to get your TV to this URL, you are welcome to do. You can do that through kiosk, like the NSCA uses on their TVs on the traveling trailer. You can open a browser on your TVs, which is what we did on this smart TV that we had that we hooked up to Wi-Fi. We just opened the internet and took it to this, pointed it to this URL here. But you'll see that you get 2 columns of information, the shooter information and their total score. And then at the bottom, you see a progress bar. So you know exactly where you're at, which event you're at, and what is coming next. Kind of helps the shooters know if they want to check out a different screen or if they're going to hang out and wait until it processes through that information. So you'll see next we're moving on to the white flyer all around lady winners as soon as it finishes this 10 seconds on these classes there. And whatever is being displayed on the screen turns to that light blue color so you know exactly where you're at in this progress bar. There is no need to refresh or re-output the screen unless you're changing the information on it. All you would do is go back into your settings, say I don't want to show the white flyer all around anymore, toggle it off and update the screen. That's going to update automatically what's happening over on your TV after about 1 minute. You might consider setting your TV to not shut down after a certain period of time, but really all you're going to be doing is waking up your TV and it's going to continue to scroll through those events.